Alright, as promised, this is the first part of my collection. I've been collecting a little over 30 years. These are all of the first edition cars. They started in 1995. And they consisted over the years of what we now have as different numbered quantities of first editions and also series cars. So this wall contains all of the first editions and series cars from 1995. They continue down the wall until the 2000 first edition. So the first 5 years of the first editions and series cars, and tried to keep in with getting all of the cars in somewhat order, and then the starting of what's left of my blue card collection. Sold a lot of them over time and traded and whatnot. Just kept some of the ones that got rid of all the duplicates. As we continue down the wall, what I have up here is some early parking plates, cars. As we go down, one of these containers that contain the vehicles that I had when I was much younger, starting with some early 60 cars. These are all cars that were played with and that I had over the years, starting when I was about 5 or 6. A lot of the Baja Breakers, some teetotalers, funny cars, on down to some of the newer cars, but ones like this particular one, you know, these have been a couple of Matchbox are mixed in there. Over here is a display. Early display, don't quite know what year it is, but this is where I keep some of my newer ones that I kind of like, and kind of stack them in there, and they stacked 4 to 5, 6 deep, like you would normally see in a store. And this is probably the beginning of the pride of my collection, which are all every highway hauler and working on the delivery trucks. But if we start here, we go from 1976 with the actual American haulers, both Blackwall and Redline, down to the North American. In my collection, I only collect carded, originally packaged vehicles. Get over here, get that shadow out. Your Pennzoil, your Mountain Dew, of course, Mayflower. I have 2 racing teams here. And as you can see, the one on the right is one I've had from very many years, and the card started to yellow, and picked up another one, also 2 different cards. One moving part, one new paint style. Down to the Masters of the Universe, Goodyear, NASA, and it continues. And I have some more videos that actually give a little bit more details of all the different ones over the years. I believe this to be this is a complete collection of every highway hauler, all the way up to your convention cars, newsletter cars, your box cars, your India cars. Those are some of my baggies, mail-ins. And that kind of transitions into the delivery trucks. I have other videos that kind of go in a little more depth with those. You had the scene machines, your earlier cars. Tried to group them at least in order of year on down to some limited editions, some more France cars, all the way in some ice cream trucks, other deliveries, and then on into my earlier cars. We get past all of the deliveries. As you can tell, the theme of the majority of my collection is delivery, or trucks that deliver, from the Peterbilts to the stake bodies, all the Peterbilt, the tanker trucks, and all the different colors and styles. Working on completing my Heroes collection, carded. Never had those when I was younger. Always wanted one. American Tipper. And a lot of these are limited edition cars that I collected back when they actually were available to purchase. Now you can probably find some of them online, I'm sure. And then the collection moves into more of the retro, which are pretty much available over the past few years. Shows that I grew up with, shows that I really like, or movies. On down into, of course, the Gremlins and some Johnny Lightning. Green Light, I mean. Into your action packs. And then, of course, more of your newer vehicles, but if you notice, most of them are some sort of van or delivery truck, all-wheel riders, cars and trucks that I kind of my favorites. You never can collect everything. You always got to collect what you like. Some of the final run vehicles when these were available on the shelf. Again, you got your cereal cars, your candy cars. Try to put all the food related on this wall. Some of the newer Star Wars. The great thing about these is they were all purchased actually on the shelf, which makes it easier. Save your internet buying for the hard to find things that aren't available in the store anymore. Then we go up some of my California Customs, old convertibles, the original revealers. Still unboxing some of my other earlier stuff. Down to your Hot Wheels socks. Came with a little VW Baja Bug. Early 70s stickers. Later yo-yos, 20th anniversary watches. And then again, the Frisbees. There's several of these that they made by Whammo, and we have those. But this concludes kind of a more in-depth overview of the Hot Wheels room. Had this collection. Been going on between 25 and 30 years, and got rid of a lot of it and kind of honed in and specialize on the ones that I really like, and then sold off the rest. As you can see here on the floor, things that I have categorized out that are going to get sold or traded at the next toy convention or show. But again, thanks for watching.